It's the most wonderful time of the year. Woo! Hello everyone, welcome to my 10th and my last YouTube video of the year. I cannot believe that we have come to an end. This year has been one heck of a year that I will never forget, a year that has become my favorite. So you're probably thinking, what am I going to be talking about? And that is the holidays, Christmas and New Year's. I thought, you know what, instead of talking about Christmas and New Year's separately, I'm gonna do it all in one video because I will be going out of the country pretty soon and celebrate the holidays over there. But I'm wearing my Randy Orton WWE, had to always be, my Randy Orton sweater and my hat, Nikki Bella, also WWE. I'm a huge WWE freak, a huge fan since 2009, so yeah. Where do I start? This year has been just, it started off pretty good, and then as it went along, it went downhill. I am just, to begin with, I'm very flattered, very grateful for everything that I've done up to this year. There's so many things, good things, bad things. Everything has summed up to the person that I have become today. And let me just start by saying that a lot of things can happen in 1 year, even in a month, even in a week, in a day. Anything can happen. And I always go by one of the mottos that says, don't take life for granted, because you never know what can happen. You never know. That's what happened to me this year. I feel like I took my life for granted and things didn't turn out how I expect them to, but it all worked out at the end. Let me start by talking sharing per se about this year. It started off rough pretty physically. I came back sick from Mexico. I don't know up to this day what happened, but I got really sick. Parents think that it's because after working so hard for previous of years, like going to school and driving and all that, it kind of, I guess one day it collapsed. My body just couldn't take it no more, and that's why I got sick. I mean, I got better. I lost a lot of weight. I gained my weight back, so you're welcome. For myself, I guess. It was good as I got better, but then this was later on, like around, I'm not gonna say dates, but this was later. I want to say maybe like 2 months later. I experienced something very difficult of my entire life, and it was something that I didn't see coming, something that I wish I could go back and change. And this thing, I'm not gonna share what it is because it's that painful for me to repeat it. I don't think I'll ever be able to say it unless if I'm officially ready one day, but there was some kind of human beings involved, people or person that tried to destroy my life, that tried to mess with something so valuable for me, and they did. They messed it all up. It was one of the most hardest moments of my entire life. This what I went through, graduating from high school, graduating from West Hills, graduating from Fresno State, which I will get to in a bit, and everything that I've experienced in my entire life ever since I was born. I had other moments of my life that were really hard, but this one was the biggest of all. It was really rough for several weeks. I have a demonstration to show you, so you could have an idea of what I was feeling at that time. And this demonstration might be dumb, but it was the best way that I thought of to show you guys one last time what I felt. You see this heart? It's not a perfect heart. There's no such thing as perfect hearts, right? But it's a heart. It's my heart. We all have a heart, and we all feel things differently. We see things differently. And you see this heart? You know, maybe this heart has a little bit of, I don't know, it has a little bit of concerns or maybe just problems or stuff, like not health wise, but maybe like emotional wise or mental wise, you know. It looks like any simple heart, right? Well, this was my heart. Now this was my heart then? Do you see what I did right here? Could you tell what it is? It's shots. This is how I felt. My heart got shot several times. And if you turn the back, you feel the holes, they feel rough. And that's because I felt rough for several weeks. Oh, shoot, man, I'm telling you, this wind. I'm so sorry, I apologize, but this wind is very crazy today, this Sunday. But this is what I felt. And as you can tell, these are still shots outside of my heart, and these also represent blood. I know it might be really explicit, but this is exactly how I felt. And for several weeks I didn't think I would make it, and those people, those human beings or person, whatever, they thought that I was going to let myself die in terms of not wanting to do anything with my life anymore, just quit. And they guessed wrong, because look at me now. I am doing my 10th YouTube video. I have been inspiring lives, impacting people, reaching out to me and telling me that thank you for sharing my story, because they have motivated themselves to do something for the first time ever in their lives. So I have all that, and it's crazy to think that some people are going to try to destroy you, and you can't let them get that satisfaction, because you have to show them now more than ever that you're stronger, that you're more capable of doing what you want to do in life. And look at me, I'm still not great. I still have my days where I battle this every day. It's something mentally, it's gonna be a long process to heal, but my heart is even more healed now than it was before. And it's gonna be 1 year in a couple of months pretty soon, and when that year anniversary comes, oh my goodness, I am just literally going to just celebrate, because there's nothing greater than celebrating your achievements, you becoming a stronger person. And that's how everything played out. I had that to worry about. I was almost not going to pass the class that I had retaken again because of this. It was a really hard class. I was about to graduate. I don't even know if I was going to graduate, and I did. And which leads me now to my next thing, which is graduation. Graduation was the best of my entire life. May 20th, 2017, I will never ever forget the day that I walked down the aisle, not to marriage, but walked down the aisle to my success, to my achievements. After working so hard for several years, I finally did it. My whole entire family was there, my cousins, my aunts, uncles, friends, students, everyone was there, and I couldn't have been more grateful. If you are in the process right now of going to school, oh my gosh, you guys will never forget the day that you walked down the aisle for with your graduation class, and you heard the excitement, the crowd. It was phenomenal. I have so many clips about graduation that I will be making into, hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers, making it into a project or a movie, and I will be sharing that with the 1 year anniversary, which is May. And May also has a lot of importance, a lot of impact, because May was actually the anniversary as well of my YouTube video that launched. It was my first time video. It was shot and it was uploaded on May, and now I am already here in my 10th YouTube video, the last YouTube video of the year. Holy moly, it's crazy how time passes by. But it was anniversary of a really great road ahead of me, and I've been so grateful, so astonished. I'm even running out of things to say, because it's been a really huge privilege and an honor to be able to share my stories and impact lives. I don't get tired of that, because I feel like there's so much to be grateful for, so many gratitude out there that one doesn't even know about. And April, let me just trace like a month back. April was the month that I decided that I started sharing stories for the very first time, and it all started through Snapchat. And then after that, it was probably like around, I want to say maybe March, I'm not so sure, that that was when I started coming out publicly on Instagram, because Instagram, I hadn't even tried it. I would upload pictures, but I wouldn't even upload stories. And I started, and it's been a really phenomenal experience. I have to manage 2 accounts at once. It's so hard, because you could I don't want to upload the same thing on both places, because I feel like I could talk a little more on one place than the other, but it's all regarding the same thing, the same situation of inspiring and my stories. And I hope that many people have been tuning into it, which I'm sure, because I have been receiving incredible feedback. But I cannot wait for the 1 year anniversary of my YouTube launch channel, whatever, however you call that, the anniversary of my graduation, and the anniversary where everything all went down, the anniversary where a day that I'll never forget. How they say you could forgive, but you cannot forget, and that was my situation. And moving forward now, ever since I graduated, I worked with Upward Bound, really great year, one of the incredible years I've ever had. And then right now, I've been resting my mind, my soul, my mind. Before working, I plan to just celebrate and just have a really wonderful time outside of the country. And I hope to bring you all with me, because this year's gonna be like no other year. And it's my favorite year. Like I said, I have so many things to be grateful for. I'm just ready for a new year. I just feel like leaving 2017 behind. I could leave everything officially. I could forget about everything. Well, not officially forget, but I could say, okay, that was last year. We're in a new year. We're in 2018, 2018. There's a whole difference with that one number at the end. Really like a really huge difference. But I am really excited. This new year is gonna be like no other. I feel like I'm gonna cry, because I made it. I made it to 1 year. I made it to a new year, because I don't kid around, folks, when I say that I didn't see myself smiling. I didn't see myself doing this months ago, and it's something that is always gonna stay with me for the rest of my life. I am so very grateful, and I feel like I repeat myself so many times, but I'm beyond just really proud of myself, of the person that I become, the woman, and how people have been tuning into my stories, and they've actually reached out to me and told me that I have changed a lot, to keep sharing my stories, whether it's something educational, personal, or even my dance videos that have gotten a lot of attention. Oh, thank you all very, very much from the bottom of my really scarred heart, because again, those shots, they have become now scars, and some of them are still trying to become scars. It's a healing process that is going to take a while, but I'm really grateful for it, and I hope you guys have a really wonderful, happy holidays, Christmas, New Year's. Remember that if you're watching this, if you're gonna watch this earlier or the day of Christmas or New Year's, happy New Year's and Merry Christmas. I should have said that the other way, but I hope that you enjoy the holidays. You celebrate with the people that you truly love, people that care about you, that want you to succeed, because there's no such thing as negative vibes. I've been a really I don't want to say hater, but a person that has just not welcomed that in my life anymore. Sometimes it is hard to stay up, but in terms of not believing in myself, no, that's history. The old Catherine is gone. This is a new Catherine that is sitting right here with all of you. Each time that I share a YouTube video, ever since I started my YouTube launch channel, I have been a completely new, different person, and I couldn't be more happier. I feel like I officially have blossomed into a really beautiful flower, and I am so excited for what awaits me, and hopefully 2018 will bring us many great things, because it was a really rough year. Besides what I went through, all these other things that happened in the year, and oh, little fella, he's right here. It's been really crazy. But 2017, never gonna forget. My favorite year, despite the obstacles and the sleepless nights, the crying that I did for several weeks. So blessed, because I'm a new person. There's nothing greater than that. With that said, Merry Christmas and happy New Year's on behalf of myself and my little earthling. Come here, little. Oh my God, I like literally blowed glitter I got on his fur. Anyways, say Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Bye guys, have a wonderful, happy holidays. Oh, my little munchkin.